Aquarius, hello there, my friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for mid-August 2021. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate every single one of you. And we're going to get it started immediately with a couple of oracle cards here. So let's shuffle it up one time for my good, beautiful Aquarius friends out there. Guys, talk to me. What do we got for Aquarius in mid-August 2021? It's summertime up here. And we're just going to look at these first couple of cards real quick. Then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'm going to pull you a bonus spread with Starseed Oracle to see what it is you need to hear from the universe. Okay, so we're getting a future focus with this first card. Generally, I see it as positive. Okay, so there is a big forward movement, forward looking to something that might be in the pipeline. And we have our good friend, Mr. Bookhead, that page energy. Absolutely love it. So we'll talk about it. Before we do, though, Aquarius, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the August subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Now, into these cards super quick before we fully get underway. See this lovely lady on the beach in that beautiful gown looking towards this rainbow and those structures in the sky. So maybe some of you are focused on building properly for the future and what you have coming towards you. That's a big thing with this card to me. Someone who has their eyes on the horizon. And through a lot of the signs this week, I've been seeing that. Somebody who has like a deadlock focus on the future and what could be coming towards them or what you could be going towards. This is a nice type of way to open this reading, especially with this page energy, because that's a newish type of energy. You see this guy, he's my favorite card in this deck. He has books on his neck, books in his arms, books all around him, books on his damn head. This is a very page-like energy. So you might be trying to acquire knowledge. You might be trying to learn new things in the coming days and weeks. New undertakings, but communication could be huge with a card like this. So we'll see if any pages pop out for you. I like when Bookman shows up. So if you get the opportunity to learn something new or get into a new endeavor, I'd say that's a good sign. Let's get into tarot, though. Let's see what's up. We're going to get you 3 in the upright, then we'll intuitively clarify. Let's shuffle it one time here for Aquarius, please. What do we got for my friends? Mid-August, pardon me. Okay, now last week's reading, I wouldn't say it was dicey, but it was titled It's Game Over. So it was a serious type of energy of no nonsense, like somebody being very serious about not wanting to play any types of games, which makes sense. I know Aquarius could be serious in their ways, but we're going to see what's up. Very amusing and jokey type of people, of course. But when push comes to shove, I know Aquarius can be very stern about certain things. So let's see what's up. I know many Aquariuses, my friends. Okay, wow, that's a great way to start this reading. Okay, a lot of the air signs have been getting this. We have the Empress in position number 1. Beautiful. Let's get 2 more. I don't want to get too carried away. But it feels like that serious energy might be changing. It might be shifting out. We have the Death card in position number 2. Big, strong major arcana, which is something I've been seeing with a lot of the air signs. Okay, we have the 2 of Swords. Possible decisions, possible mystery. So we're going to talk about these one by one. I'll give you some of the meanings and archetypes, the classical ones. Then we'll get the juicier intuitive messages. But thus far, this is looking okay. There might be a little mystery around you, but it's all good. Position number 1, we have the Empress. Could be earthy, earth sign type of energy, Taurus specifically. But I think of mother figures when I see the Empress. I think of creation in general. So whether it's creating life, whether it's creating opportunities, this is overflowing abundance and this is blessings from the universe. I love the Empress. Could talk about Mother Nature, getting out in nature, all that stuff, but it bodes well. Like, to me, it's a good omen, especially when we get it next to a card like Death. Now, if you're new to tarot, don't be scared of the Death card. It doesn't mean physical death. It's a transformative card. It's a card of transformation, usually symbolic, just like the Phoenix rising from the ashes. From an ending comes a new beginning. To me, it is also a karmic card. So it could talk about the karmic cycles of life changing and turning. So there could be a karmic message here that I'm going to have to pull for you. But think of big change, big shifts. Could even be karmic shifts when we have the Death card. I like it. It could also be a Scorpio, of course. But on the back end, this is the very intriguing part of this reading. We have the 2 of Swords. Now, if you're familiar with tarot, you know that all 2s can represent decisions, choices, forks in the road. This one in particular could be somebody who is struggling with a decision, somebody who's being a little indecisive, If it is not that, if that's not resonating with you, this is one of my cards of mystery. Unseen, unexpected, surprising things, whether good or bad. So we're just going to have to see what that's about. We'll dive deeper now. We're going to jump in and clarify. Shuffle it up one time here for Aquarius. Let's go, my gods. Talk to me. I'm going to see what's up for Aquarius in mid-August. Definitely a different energy from last week, I'll say that. And this is where I go intuitive with the message, okay? Which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot. Because as you know, every single tarot reader is just going from their interpretation. And I'm giving you mine. So if you could pull more messages out of this, please be my guest. I think that's a beautiful thing. We're going to go in on this Empress. Why is the Empress here? For Aquarius. Thank you. Super quick. Okay, the Devil card. Talk about opposites. Talk about complete opposite energies. Now, yes, I still believe the positivity is still here, showing up when we have the Devil under the Empress. You could just be tied to Capricorn. You might be on the cusp of Capricorn. But I feel like this is telling us the Devil is in the details. If good things are coming towards you, or you are in celebration mode and the abundance is overflowing, I feel like this is a little bit of a warning that you shouldn't get too carried away in any pleasure of the flesh. Because to me, the Empress represents all of those things, whether that's food, drinks, all those earth-based types of pleasures. The Devil represents that as well. So I feel like it's a double meaning. Don't get too carried away in any sort of pleasure of the flesh. And the Devil is in the details regarding whatever it is you're going through, okay? Because some people are watching this for relationships. Some people are watching this for work. Something might seem really good on the surface, but you don't see the negatives yet, okay? So it's an interesting message we have going here. I still feel the overall positivity, but it is a little bit of a warning that sometimes it's good to be optimistic, but it's also good to be a realist. Especially when we have a card like the Two of Swords on the back end, the unexpected, the mystery. Okay, Devil's in the details for sure. We're going to see what's up with the Death card. What's up here with the Death card? Okay, it could even be someone that's just like obsessed with attaining a goal as well. So take whichever one hits for you. We're going to go on the Death card. Why is Death here? That was an interesting switch up. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups in reverse that showed up in the Libra reading as well. And this is somebody who is very singular in their purpose, like knowing exactly what it is they want. Now, the Seven of Cups to me is usually a card of options, but showing up like this under the movement-based card of the death, like the cycle change, I feel like this is somebody who's like, all right, I know what it is I want. I know what it is I want to move towards, and I'm going to do so. Yes, this is still big karmic shifting type of energy, but it's moving in a very particular direction, okay? And I always say, so a lot of people misunderstand what I mean when I speak karmic. Yes, it can speak about getting in return what you put forth. If you do good, you get good, and vice versa. But karma in general is the coding behind the universe that we exist in, okay? And when it starts shifting and changing, there's a big ripple effect there, and there is somebody going in a very, very particular direction. So we got a lot of things going on here. I feel like personally, I could talk about this reading for another 20 minutes because it feels very in-depth. So I don't want to talk too much on it. We'll talk about it during the recap, though. I want to go in on this Two of Swords. Someone could be very singular in their purpose, or there could be a very particular karmic shift and change coming in. Okay, just apply it to your situation. Let's see what's up with this Two of Swords. Why is this Two of Swords here? Okay. Okay. This is good. This could be some unexpected good news as well. I love this. We have the Page of Cups in the upright under this Two of Swords. Now, if that page, once again, just like little Mr. Bookman we had in the very, very beginning, is showing up once again. All pages are messengers. All pages are students. So under a card like this Two of Swords, somebody might need help making a decision in your sphere. Like if you see somebody struggling with a decision, don't be afraid to help them. But with the Page of Cups under this Two of Swords, it's just an unexpected communication of some kind that could be coming your way. And I feel like it's leaning towards positive. Yes, we have warnings in the first two, but I feel like this is some unexpected positivity coming your way for sure. See that? Like this person doesn't see that page coming. All right, and that's just the exact vibe I feel. So let's talk about it a little more. I'll give you a quick recap before we get into your bonus message. If you'd kindly look down in the box, position number 1, very, very powerful energies here. We have the Empress with the Devil in the upright. These are opposing types of energies, but they're both material world based. So I was getting 2 messages there. Something might seem really, really good, but you're not quite seeing the negatives just yet. Or it could just be saying the devil is in the details, literally. So you might need to look into things a little more seriously. And also don't get carried away in any sort of materialistic pleasure of the flesh. Yes, we all indulge in certain things from time to time, but just don't let it become an issue. In the center, we have the Death card feeling very karmic to me with the 7 of Cups in reverse. There could be a very particular big shift and change coming your way. That's for sure. But it is someone to me that is very singular in their mind state, in their purpose, what it is they're trying to strive for. And it could turn out very well, because as we move to the very back end, the 2 of Swords, card of decisions and paths, the unseen, with the Page of Cups, some unexpected good news, some unexpected conversation or message of some kind could be coming your way. Like someone might hit you up out of the blue, or something really good might just drop into your lap. It feels very positive to me. But also, I feel like someone around you might be needing assistance with a decision or what path to go down. So please take a screenshot if you'd like to look into these further. Very interesting mixture of cards, I'd say that. And I say it every week, the Aquarius readings are always super layered. There's a lot going on. I could have talked about these cards much longer. Okay, so let's get it going here. What do we got for Aquarius? What do they need to hear? And we're just going to cap this off with 2 cards. We'll go through them real quick. What does the universe have for Aquarius, please? Thank you. I like that. That's a good way to start. Your life is a canvas. That might have showed up for you last week. Don't quote me on that. But that is beautiful. That is about creation, and it could be good things coming your way. And the Wraith card, which to me does speak of source energy. That's how it intuitively feels to me. So real quick, we'll just go through these. Your life is a canvas does speak about your creative accountability, knowing that you manifest certain things in your life, positive and negative. Every human being does it. But I was speaking of somebody that could be going through a change that is deadlock focused on something, moving towards something, singular in their mind. So your life as a canvas is literally about creating your life in the way you want it to be. I feel like it's positive. The literal meaning says artist, manifestation, creative accountability. So know that creation in general, especially with the Empress in the spread, is in play. Okay, so now the Wraith card to me, as I was already alluding to, is beautiful in its imagery because it has those pinks, those blues, those whites. So I feel like this is source energy, the universe, the spark of the divine that we all have within us. A lot of you might be surrounded by a lot of spiritual protection in the coming days and weeks. This is gorgeous. And I feel the message that needs to be delivered every time this card comes out is know that you have a spark of the divine within you. We all do. Embrace that and use that to help your corner of the world. It's nice. But know that you are protected. Know that spirit is around you. The literal meaning says longing for home, homesick for the stars. So hopefully none of you are feeling a little lonely in this day and age. We have a whole community right here, my friends. So know that you are not alone. Your vibe attracts your tribe, okay? So you're never truly alone, and you do have spirit on your side. So Aquarius, that's what I have for you this week. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the August subscriber surprise. For the August subscriber surprise, I'll be giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Gilded Tarot Royale. It's one of my most favorite decks out there, and it's gorgeous. So if you'd like to get your name in for the running, you only need to do 2 things. First, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments, if I could grant you any one wish, what would it be? You'll be entered to win, and at the end of August, I'll announce the winners in my community tab. As always, my friends, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.